Derek is a three-time D2 All-American wrestler. So how do you think he integrates that wrestling in his overall MMA game?
Well, he's found a way to do it better and more consistently, getting behind his stand-up. You know, Henry's gotten him believing in his stand-up, believing in that big left hand, and off that, everything else stems from. You know, once he's able to land a big left hand or get the guy thinking he's going to land a big left hand, then everything else falls into place. One fight in particular, when he was fighting Adesanya, even though it did not go the way that he planned it to at the end, it was a lot of good moments in that fight where he was able to just mix up Adesanya, throwing a big, powerful punches, but at the same time getting into that body lock, forcing the grappling situation, forcing it to be like for Adesanya to have to use big movements and use a lot of energy to get away from Derek Brunson. He had his opportunities in the fight, and had he not got caught, he may have been able to do a lot more in the fight to show his progression with his stand-up and his wrestling combined. But it's all with that big left hand. As long as he's able to land that big left hand and get guys respecting it, Paul, they respect it, and he's able to get that takedown.
Absolutely, and the feints that I've seen him add in after working with Henry Hooft, and the patience, right? Because you can tell he's one of those guys. He wants to go out there, rip your head off, beat you up, get on top, ground and pound you. But as you start moving up the food chain, you fight these higher-ranked guys, these more talented guys like Kevin Holland, who are creative and different. You can't just rush in because he's such a good counter striker. You've got to be able to draw out their own feints. Kevin's going to use his words in there. Derek's got to use his feints and his patience to win this matchup.
All right, well, we do want to hear from him. We've heard already from Kevin Holland, and he does talk so much that it's time for us to give Derek Brunson a little microphone time. He stopped by to check in with Megan Olivi earlier today.
Thank you so much, guys. Derek, you have been on quite a streak, 3-0 heading into this one. What has been the key to your success as of late inside the octagon?
Just keep getting better, you know, growing as a martial artist. So really want to come out here and keep showing my growth and taking my time and getting these wins.
You know, you continue to show that evolution in your game every time you step into the octagon. In terms of this one, where do you feel like you've grown the most?
Just putting everything together, knowing that I'm a wrestler, but I don't have to rush. You know, I got hands also. So just taking my time, picking my spots, and whenever I get my spot, just, you know, capitalize on that moment and finishing the fight.
How do you feel like 25 minutes affects this one, if at all, in terms of the matchup with Kevin?
The longer the fight goes, the better for me. If the fight goes early, that's good for me also. But yeah, I feel like the deeper the fight go, you know, I believe, you know, I'm the more skilled person. So the longer the fight goes, it's going to come to who can grind the most, you know, who's been in these situations. And yeah, I'm ready for that too.
You know, you have faced some young talents in your recent fights. How does Kevin stack up compared to those in your assessment?
These young guys, they just confident. You know, they come at you all crazy. They want to talk a lot of trash, but they're just confident. I was them once, but, you know, my goals are to fight for a title, so I got to hold my spot and come out here and get business done.
In terms of what tools you think you'll need to be successful, I mean, what do you see yourself having to pull out of that toolbox, so to say, in order to get your hand raised on Saturday?
Just not be in a rush. Just take my time, and the shots will come, and, you know, I'll get my spots, and I'll be able to capitalize there.
I know you're certainly not overlooking this matchup or anything about Kevin Holland, but in terms of what 2021 could look like for you, I mean, if you could write your perfect year, Derek, what would you do?
Pick this one up. Get a contender fight, pick that one up, fight for a title, win it, and chill, you know.
Excellent. I like the chill part. I think that's great. How do you believe you get your hand raised on Saturday night?
Just being myself. I feel he'll come out real fast, and I had a history of starting fast, so I can start fast if I want to. But, yeah, he come out fast, and we make reads and be ready, you know, finish the fight, look to finish the fight.
Excellent. Well, we cannot wait for this one. Best of luck to you, Derek.
Thank you.
Thanks. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Megan. Paulie, any tells there? Do you see anything?
I just like, you know, how patient he seemed. And everything he said is what I agree that he needs to do, and that's be patient, be himself, don't rush. You're against this young, streaking fighter. You don't want to go out there and bum rush him and get caught with one of his sneaky right hands as you're rushing in. So I think just taking his time, feeling it out. This is not his first time in a main event spot. Yeah. It's not his first time being faced with 5 rounds. So take your time. You know what this position feels like. Let Holland be the one who's uncomfortable.
Yeah, I would say take his time, but don't wait.
Right.
And by that, I mean, sometimes you can take your time in the fight and just see what openings you see. But if you wait around, that means you're watching too much of the guy's doing and opportunities passing by. He doesn't need to wait. He needs to go in there and let this guy know who's young, who believes that he's going to get him out here really easy, that he's in here for real. And he needs to go out there and fight like that. So he needs to let him know that he's going to be patient, but at the same time, he ain't going to wait.
I want to punctuate this with some footage of their stare down yesterday at the weigh-in, though. So we see that Kevin does try to big brother him a little bit. So, guys, you guys have been up there. Talk us through the stare down.
Well, right now, you see Kevin Holland trying to raise his leg on Derek Brunson, and Derek Brunson is not having any of it. He's not partaking in any of it right now. He's staying very, very, very stoic right now. And that's good, though, because that's showing that Kevin Holland has to go out of his way to get a response out of Derek Brunson.
Yeah, I mean, look at him. He's trying everything. Okay, the stare down didn't work. The muscles comparison didn't work. And a little slap on the butt on the way out there.
Yeah.
I've been like, all right, I tried my best. Good on you for staying stoic.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.